The Tangent Egg podcast is aimed at a mature audience. It contains themes that are not appropriate for all listeners. It's important to note that we are not experts. We routinely have no idea what we're talking about and are just three idiots sitting around a table. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome to Tangent Egg podcast. I'm Seth, and as always with me are Swoosh and John Doe.
Hi.
Hello.
Right, so I've got two things I want to hit off the jump on this one before we get into the topics list. And they're both about two things I really like, and one of them is making me very depressed right now.
Fair.
So, first one, I've been playing a lot of the new Silent Hill. It's fucking good.
Nice.
I know it's sort of like keep it in your pants, Seth, until the fucking mic play, but no, it's genuinely a really good game. And the
sometimes reviews breach containment. It just happens.
Yeah. They actually had a series of probably one of some of the best work done by a Foley team because it really unsettled me.
Nice.
It's no spoilers because it won't give you any context on what the fuck's going on. But one of the characters has to cut their arm off, and I've seen limbs get cut off in plenty of horror movies and I've played plenty of games. I'm kind of desensitized to the action now. Except their Foley team went super hard on making the moist sounds. It's a serrated knife, so they have a moment where you can definitely tell it's like dragging a blade across the teeth across bone. It's just like, this is... I can't... Because they frame the shot so that you're on the opposite side of the character, so all you can see is the knife going up and down. You can't actually see the limb being removed. And it's just like, Foley-wise, it's amazing.
They just went
so disturbing.
Visceral. That sounds horrible, but also pretty fun.
Another sequence, there's a character getting branded, and they got, like... One, the sizzle is... of this person getting branded, but then like the next shot after they do it is just a full-on direct shot of the character with this like raw burnt mark in their flesh. It's like, it's too moist, man. I'm not okay with it.
I don't like the sound of that.
And another sequence is a character actually having part of their face flayed off. And yeah, again, the Foley team fucking kills it because you don't see anything, but you're like, that's not okay!
Why do I know that sound is the sound of a face being peeled? Why does it sound so real? No, I remember seeing a bit of it when you streamed it the other night. It was, it looks really good.
Yeah, I'm having a blast with it. I know a lot of people are like, it's not like a real Silent Hill game. Fuck off.
Yeah, there's always those people.
You want to bitch about that? Not every Resident Evil game's in a fucking mansion.
Yeah. Some of them are in weird police stations that have secret passages for reasons.
Yeah. But like, the Silent Hill things is much more of a kind of weird, demented purgatory, and that's definitely the vibe I'm getting from F. It's doing all of that stuff, and it's got all this other Japanese imagery that I'm not as familiar with in it as well. It's really good. Like, I don't get why there's a lot of discourse about it being not really a proper Silent Hill game, or it's got too much combat. Just because you can dodge things and hit things in two different damage ranges, fuck off. In the first game, your sledge...
Fight them. You can't get around shit.
You
deal
can
with it. Like,
absolutely run away from stuff. They even have mechanics for it, because they actually have sight lines. Monsters lose sight of you, they stop following you, unlike in the original, where they're just like, oh, hey, it's a zombie dog. Until they deal with that, it's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, you were sledgehammering monsters in the first Silent Hill game. What? Yeah. I don't get the discourse around it.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's just people who are like, I can't find anything else to complain about. I'll have to go down to the nitty-gritty. There's, like, my feelings on it. Like, that's not a good enough reason to bash the game.
So far, the only real problems I've had with it is some puzzles are a little obscure as to what they want you to do, and that can be a little bit frustrating. There was one I had to do with a bunch of scarecrows, and they give you a clue about which scarecrow to interact with, and that scarecrow will point you in the right direction. Some of them were reasonably easy. There was one where I think the clue was something like, I'm surrounded by traitors, and only one of the scarecrows had a knife in the back.
Ah, fair.
So it's like, they're clever. But there was one later that I couldn't understand at all. It was something about how two of the characters were hurting each other. And it turned out that I needed to find the one scarecrow that just didn't have a weapon in their hand. So I was kind of confused on that one. I eventually figured it out. It's like, oh, okay, because the others have weapons, so they're hurting each other, but this one can't. But I didn't get it particularly easily when I was doing it, and I took a lot of extra damage that I didn't need to. But those haven't happened particularly often. Generally, I've been able to progress pretty quickly, and I'm having a great time with it. It's really
nice.
Good. I would highly suggest, if you're looking for something for spooky season, definitely check out Silent Hill F.
Yeah, it's spooky season.
Now, the other thing is, I tend to get, I listen to a lot of, I like those 1 hour YouTube compilations of music to try and find, new artists or try out, subgenres. Here's an hour of this. Okay, cool, I can sample that subgenre.
That's how I found Electrospin.
So the one I've been kind of obsessed with lately is this thing called glitch metal.
I haven't heard that one.
So it blends glitch EDM music with metal.
That could be fun.
I listened to a bunch of it. I was getting really into it, and then I realized, one, there's not much glitch metal. There's an awful lot of bands will do one glitch metal song, but there's no glitch metal band. And I'm like, how are these people making these 1 hour compilations? It's all fucking AI. And I'm like, I fucking love this music, but I don't want to support these AI churn out YouTube pages.
Yeah.
So I'm in this really irritating spot where it's like, the music's really good.
The rug got pulled out. You got to see how the sausage was made.
Yeah. It's just really annoying because I love it. I'm super into that. And yeah, apparently it's not a particularly widely done thing.
Yeah.
It's just kind of popular with these AI generated groups, which kind of makes sense, I guess. A lot of their stuff is take one thing, mush with other thing. But yeah, I mean, if you want to check it out, glitch metal, I'm a fan.
Yeah, I might have a look.
There's not a lot of it done by bands. Alright, that's my two little fucking things out of the way. Let's get onto the topic list.
Now we get to be sad.
Well, I think we'll actually go through some stages of anger and laugh and
we'll make
gotta
you
get
laugh,
the full
we'll make
set
you
of
cry.
emotions.
And in the end, it's the friends we made along the way.
It's not like some of the other episodes where it's just grump for an hour. Although, we're going to start being kind of grumpy because it's about Macquarie Bank. And the fact that they...
fuck banks in general.
Yeah.
True. 100%. They are actually doing the right thing and paying back the customers, but they took a bunch of their customers' superannuation funds, dumped them into a high-risk investment thing, and that all kind of fell over and lost all their money.
Yeah.
They were not supposed to do that.
Yeah,
no.
At all.
They're
a very big breach.
Apparently the high risk
God fucking damn.
Apparently the high risk fund wasn't monitored, so they didn't know. I don't know how to put bigger air quotes in a podcast.
I would think the high risk one is something you would want to be monitored, right?
I mean, I would have expected to. It's pretty risky, so...
Yeah. Oh, God. They just threw it in the burn pile. Yeah, fuck these people.
I mean, honestly...
Nah.
It just reeks of the... We got a scapegoat, and, someone put it in there, and it just wasn't monitored. Oh, we could have never caught that early.
I have noticed there's a lot of companies using the rogue actor description for when things go wrong, so it's always entertaining.
Well, yeah, the other big one is the CEO of Optus has come out and said that whole big thing where people died because of their outage, it was a rogue actor who didn't follow the prescribed material on how to do it, so that's why people couldn't call AAA.
But if it's an employee, then they're still responsible.
I know. but he doesn't want to take personal responsibility.
No,
He's keeping
but
his job.
Look, no, we knew it.
Which is
we
fucking
knew
bullshit.
he wasn't sitting there. It is horrible, but we knew it wasn't him sitting there with a red button saying "fuck those paws" and pushing every 10 seconds to have an outage. We're not saying that he was purposely doing it. It's just you are responsible, bud. Take responsibility now. But no.
Their responsibility is not my problem.
That's why CEO pay is so fucking high. When the shit goes wrong, you're the fucking fall guy.
Yeah. Ironically, the CEO is also high risk, just like the money.
High risk, high reward.
Yeah.
It's just more infuriating things of people at the top of companies using the peons at the bottom to shield themselves.
Pretty much. And I miss the days, and they were a long time ago, where like a CEO would step down when like shit was bad. Like, okay, no, I done fucked up. I'm out. Golden parachute away.
Oh,
But now that just you can't shake them. They're stuck in there.
or back when Nintendo wasn't fucking scummy. Our console isn't selling well. I will personally take a pay cut to help cover the cost of all of our employees. Like, it doesn't fucking take much to be a semi-decent human being and not just out for your fucking self.
Well, that semi-decent Nintendo had to compete with Sony and Xbox, who are giant, raging pieces of shit.
Yes.
They were very aggressive. I will say that.
I don't agree with what Nintendo's done or doing right now, but like honestly, it's basically them just playing catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're allowed to be shitty. Let's do this, and just they're going hard. They do have to catch up, but they're going to catch up very quickly.
Yeah, well, I mean, let's face it, the whole fucking Power World thing is like it's blowing up in their. It's revealing like how fucked they are.
Yeah, it feels like a tantrum to me, and I can't not laugh at it.
Well, that like,
but also it's horrifying.
Even like they're still trying to hit Power World so hard, and now the people that do Power World releasing that Power Farm, which is identical to the little farming simulator, and so much fucking better. Oh
yeah, they again handed them everything. It's like, just fuck it, we did the thing, but better.
I'm really wondering like what they're gonna try and fucking like get the patent on next to try and fucking cover that. Like, is it growing plants?
Good luck doing farms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really want to piss off all the Germans who love Farming Simulator?
Well,
oh god!
But I would have said fucking good luck, bloody patenting little monsters that fucking fight with you or fucking summonables.
True.
Yeah. I mean, most of these patents aren't in the Japanese courts or anything. They're in the American system, aren't they?
Yeah, but that's
at that point
broad area.
Yeah, they'll slip some guy at $20 and they'll get it passed. Like, whether or not they stay as patents is anyone's guess.
Well, it's going to take someone actually fighting it in the courts for it to be overturned. That's
kind of right now. That's Power World.
Yeah,
pretty much. I never thought I would be hoping that the company I swear to God, I thought was like a really shitty, like, we're making duplicate games, off-brand kind of guys. I didn't think I'd be on their side this much.
Yeah, I know. Like, when they first came out, it was like, oh, this is a joke game. And then it's like, oh, no, it's a real game. And then it's like, look, man, I get it. You're kind of really skirting some of the edge on some of these designs. Okay, but, like, how long's this going to last? And one, apparently the game's had enough legs to have expansion packs.
Yeah.
And
pretty solid ones, too.
Then Nintendo ends up going after them, not for the visual likeness to a lot of their stuff.
Which everyone like what made everyone think it in the fucking first place.
Yeah, it's for this mechanic that's like, fuck you.
I kind of want to boot up Power World again at this point. That's the level of done I am.
From what it originally was. Like, they've had to change so much. It's a very, very different game.
Pretty much.
But
it's been destroyed.
If anything, now it's a fucking spite simulator. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing just to fucking spite you. Just to show everyone.
Although I really hate to say it, that actual Pokemon farming one kind of hits a little bit of the weird nostalgia shots. It's kind of annoying.
Yeah, no, it's one of those things like, that looks entertaining. No, I mustn't look. Bad.
Because the idea of like playing a Ditto and doing like light farming, and what does that do? Well, that attracts Pokemon, and then you can get abilities from those Pokemon, and then that lets you do more farming. It's like, that's a loop I can get behind.
That's the loop that trapped us in Viva Pinata for an entire weekend.
Oh, fuck. Don't just...
Yeah, like, the three of us, just for an entire weekend. No, we have to make the ducks do stuff. Just...
the lore we created around that fucking game.
And we weren't even drunk.
That's the absurd bit. We were at least like off our face, it'd be like, okay, I get it. But we were fucking sober, and we played that thing entirely too much and created an entire world's lore.
Yeah, I don't need to put his Pokemon skin on that.
No.
I'm pretty certain I can already download a Pokemon mod for fucking Stardew.
Probably.
There's probably a Pokemon mod for most stuff.
Yeah, there's a Pokemon mod for literally everything. There's so many like PokeCraft ones for Minecraft and shit.
I mean, and even if that's not what you want to do, the number of ROM hacks and like fan games, it's like you can play as much Pokemon as you want without actually giving Nintendo any money.
Yeah.
I still tell people to check out Coromon every so often. That's Coro. Like that one. It's very sprite heavy. So it's like the later stage sprites of Pokemon, the games. Yeah. And they've just taken that to the next level, and I love the little feel of it. It's a great game.
100%. Really, really solid game. And I, of course, have routinely pimped Temtem, which is basically the best of everything to do with 3D Pokemon.
I love Temtem. So much fun. The double battle's always like confusing, but it's like I still love it.
Well, that was because so they could support you playing with a buddy through the entire campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, a Pokemon game you can play with your friends.
Who would have thought? But yeah, no. Both games, they take the soul or the heart, and they just run in different directions with it. And at least the Pokemon Legacy lives through them in a way, in my eyes, because Nintendo has tarnished it with all the shit they've put out recently.
Pretty much.
Not even just their actions, just the most recent games.
Yeah, everything since X and Y.
Yeah. Even
not X and Y, Sword and Shield?
Sword and Shield. No, they weren't too bad.
The first one where they tried to actually do the Pokemoner on the screen shit.
Yeah.
Not Legend Arceus, the first actual game. I think it was Sword and Shield, I want to say.
I think it was.
Because they had the open zone where it was just like bugged out shit. But like the game was pretty light on content. It wasn't that great. And I mean, Scarlet and Violet has just been like, oh, guys, come on.
Like, it's been bad enough that I've been pushed to other games. It's like, damn. I've been pushed to a different franchise. Ended up in Digimon again. Like, that's how you know, like, you're fucked up when you've lost someone to your competitor.
By all accounts, from people who played the demo, the new Digimon game's pretty legit.
Look, I have gassed that one with a lot of people I know. Like, it feels really good. I'm getting that game. It'll be worth the $100.
Right, do we want to go back to being grumpy about things?
Fine. We'll try.
So, there was a listing for an apartment in Sydney that had listing as in a photo showing ocean views. This apartment is 10 k's from the ocean. And the real estate agent stands by the photo because the photo shows a mural that's outside the window.
Look, there are two options. Either this was like an office joke that somehow made it into the advertisement, but no one caught it, and it's like, okay, we'll just lead into it. Or, more likely, they're like, yeah, we can charge more for this, it'd be great.
Like,
and
by that token, like, I can put a poster up in, like, a flat out the back of Burke and say that has fucking ocean views because there's a picture of the ocean there.
Yeah.
Like, I come from a coastal town, and I'm used to this kind of bullshit from realtors, because in that kind of place, it's, there's an ocean view. The second you see an ocean view, you're going to be standing on the toilet at specific times of day, looking out that, the little window behind it. That's the ocean view. Like, you get used to it after a while, but fuck, I hated it. Anytime you go for anything, it's like, ocean view! Like, no, I'm not paying extra to look at a big bit of water.
How shitty does a mural have to be for it to still count as ocean views? Like, can you just get like a bunch of kindergartners in to do a finger painting of a beach and say it's ocean views?
Well, given the fact that this photo looks more like someone photoshopped a beach view in.
Yeah. No, my question is, what happens when someone runs over and tags it? Can you then call up the real estate to have it fixed? Like, they tagged my ocean view. You're going to have to fix this.
There's a signature right in the middle of a wave, and I want it repainted. Yeah. I'm paying extra rent for this.
I'm paying extra. Fuck you. I would be that petty. I'm not even going to lie. I'd probably be the one tagging it.
I was about to say that. What, I can get my rent down if all I do is go out there with a Nico every week? Oh, fuck yeah.
Look, everyone always assumes, no, he'll run out of steam eventually. No, I'm petty and I get very bored. It'll happen.
I mean, theoretically, all you're going to do is open your window, reach out, and then close your window.
Exactly. But no, that is the dumbest thing I've seen a realtor post in a while, and I've dealt with a lot of them.
Yeah. The eternal fucking, oh, it's a bedroom. This is barely a closet, you fucking Burke.
Yeah.
You can fit a bed in here, like a single bed maybe, if you squeeze it in and grease it up first.
And that's it.
Yeah.
All I can think of is Slap's lounge room. You can fit 4 beds in here.
Yeah.
No, there was remember when we were in uni, they cracked down on share houses? Because they were doing that shit at one point. It was, because we were living in a share house, and there was like 12 people in it at one point. And then suddenly there was a lot less of us.
They still do that in like rural towns where there's like the work visas. Like they go around, I know my hometown, there's a few groups, like a few companies that if you have an empty house, they drive around and look for empty houses. They contact the person who owns it and say, like, you're not currently getting any rent. We'll pay your rent, but we'll sublet it to who we want, and we'll just pay whatever rent you want. And then they pack it for like 20, 30 people. It's only like a 2 or 3 bedroom house. They're getting a subsidy from the wages of these people that are there. The rest gets sent back to family back overseas. The person doesn't know. They're only getting a flat rate of rent, and the places get friggin' trashed.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, a lot of them, quote unquote, pay for the repairs.
Yeah.
Because I know a guy who went and actually bought a house to let these people. I don't think he knows what they're going to do with it, but he did essentially go out to a mining town and buy a house specifically to let the mine do what they want with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got it in his contract and stuff, like they have to repair it. But like the amount of money they're going to make off the 15, 20 people they're going to cram in there, it's fucking nothing to redo someone's fucking carpet and paint.
Yeah, they'll repair it, but they'll repair it in the cheapest fucking way possible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, you're not going to get a quality job done.
Oh, no. You'll end up with the office carpeting, that one that's in every office ever.
No, you're not going to end up with carpeting because they'll go through, they'll pull the carpeting out because it's damaged, and then put those lino slats down because it's cheaper than getting someone in to clean or replace the carpet.
Yeah, sure.
And they'll just...
It's also easier to replace.
Absolutely. They can just replace the individual slats. And they put it on one of those job share fucking apps so they get the cheapest fucking person to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying he's going to get his money back or it's going to be good, but, like, he gets the stable, like, because they'll guarantee rent even if they've got no one in it.
Yeah.
So, as far as he's concerned, he's getting paid, and if it gets trashed, they fix it. I don't think he knows that they're going to cram that many people in. I remember there was a thing I saw a while ago where, like, a lot of these groups were like, okay, anywhere we can put a bed, put a bunk bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never put a single bed where you could put a bunk bed.
Oh, God, I hate late-stage capitalism.
Oh,
I hate it so
bad.
We didn't even get the fuck around. All we're getting is the find out.
Oh, man. I used to think those, like, pod hotels were bad, but at least you had your own space and you were separated from other people. But goddamn. Like, hostels were always a thing, but they were a dedicated thing. Like,
Although I did see a thing that someone pointed out, like, we keep living in unprecedented times, and people kept asking, can we go back to precedented times?
Yeah.
So the world went, okay, we're just going to keep rolling the chaos, because if unprecedented keeps happening, it becomes precedented. You have your wish. The monkey paw curls another finger.
The other side of it being, can we just go back to precedent times? Like, sure, Great Depression it is. There we go.
So, EA got bought.
Yeah.
Not what I thought would happen.
No,
Yeah.
I thought Ubi
I
would
was
have
not
been fucking
expecting it.
bought out long before fucking EA
Oh,
was.
100%.
I think the guys who run EA have seen the writing on the wall, and they're like, we have
Let's
fucked this
bail
market as
while we
hard as we
can.
can. Yeah. Let's sell this to someone who we don't care who.
Well, they did get their, I think it was $55 billion deal
Yeah.
to sell out to a group of Saudis and 2 American investment firms.
Yeah.
One of those
Now-
investment firms is run by fucking something related to Trump.
Trump's daughter's husband.
His son.
Yeah, it sounds
So
right.
Really, the only thing that's stopping this deal going through is the government has to approve it. And given the fact that there's people who are with close ties to Trump in the whole thing, it's like, it's going to go through.
That's
Yeah.
happening. Yeah. But the thing is, I don't understand certain things. Like, the Arab Emirates and people and the princes and everything have been buying up a lot of interesting shit recently. They're putting on a big comedy festival. They're holding they're holding the WWE at some point next year, like one of their big events.
That actually makes a lot of sense, because if, like, what's considered to be the West is crumbling as hard as it fucking is, somewhere else needs to be a fucking central hub of
You're not
entertainment.
And they can't come here because the wildlife kills them. But that's our entertainment, but not very entertaining for the people dying.
No, but telling them
it's been-
stories about drop bears and the other wildlife
fuck
is
it.
the fun. That's Australia's national pastime. It is fucking hilarious.
It is.
Hey,
Messing with tourists.
the government national wildlife website has an entry for drop bears. It's not fake.
It's real. Like the bunyip, you don't talk about it, we'll come for you. But I know, like, this entire thing is horrible, especially with them saying they're going to try and get as much profit out of it as they can.
Well, they said they want to heavily integrate AI to increase profits, which is just, we're not going to do anything good with this.
No.
That's 2 red flags in the same short sentence. Like,
I'm pretty sure they're just going to gut it.
they're probably going to
It's-
gut it and fill everything with microtransactions, and
They
just
really
follow the
only
place.
have 2 studios working for them
Yeah.
that make consistent money. And that's whoever works on fucking FIFA,
Yeah.
because
That one
that's
guy who
basically
changed the
they're in. Yeah, I know, right? Well, he doesn't always. They've had things where the background decorations in the game are from the previous year, so they can't even change the texture files over consistently.
Look, he had a really bad June. It's it happens.
But so that makes money. So I wouldn't surprise me if they hold on to that. And DICE, because DICE is the workhorse of EA.
Yeah.
If there's another project that's got a problem, DICE gets rolled into it. And let's face it, Battlefield is poised right now to absolutely dumpster Call of Duty.
Yeah.
But, like, that's very much like their Hail Mary, like, this needs to do well, because they haven't had a great fucking time otherwise.
Pretty much.
But
Like,
they
if this
don't
game
really.
lives up to the hype, though. Oh,
Yeah.
go back.
But by the
They
same
just
token,
don't really
like, they
have
own
any other.
BioWare, so, like...
Yeah, what's BioWare's last 3 games been like?
Yeah, absolute shit.
I'm guaranteeing they're going to drop BioWare as one of the first things. It's just,
Yeah.
"Rip."
Well, like, BioWare traditionally does, like, sort of open games where you can sort of be anyone. There's no real, like, I'm trying to think of the right fucking wording for it. They're very open in you can be who you want to be, whether that be
Yeah.
fucking anything.
The
Being
R in
bought-
RPG means something.
Yeah. But they're being bought by a rather strict state and 2 rather conservative companies.
Yeah.
So
it's gonna
even
be
if
interesting to see what happens.
BioWare wasn't earning a lot of money, even if I think their last game was going great, I don't think that'd be the same same developer they would be after this.
Well, that's the big question that a lot of people have now. It's like, okay, if they keep making games, are we going to start getting a lot of stuff with like a lot of Saudi leanings in it? Are these conservatives going to be stirring the pot a lot, or are you just going to let them make games? If you let them make games, it'll probably actually work out better. But
yeah, I reckon the conservatives won't be able to keep their hands off it because they're going to see this as a main line to youth. So guaranteed
on.
there'll be Trump Quest within a year or something. Like it'll be there.
I'm
guarantee it.
Almost sure they're just gonna take it, they're gonna gut it, they're gonna sell all the properties off, and then move on with their fucking day.
I'm trying to remember. There was a game that was set in Dubai, like the city is like falling apart. There's sand everywhere.
The line.
That one. I'm wondering if we'll start seeing more games in that sort of similar environment, but with a bit more positive fucking tone to it.
Maybe.
I mean, I hate to say it, I wouldn't be opposed to that. I'm not saying I want, like, full-on, like, for the Arab Emirates, but, like, I wouldn't mind seeing some more games set in Dubai.
Yeah.
It would be entertaining. It would be interesting to see, but I have
no faith that this will be good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad.
Like, it could go one of two ways, but it's more likely to go one than the other. Like, it could be an absolute redemption arc, or it could just be phase 2 of villain story.
I'm expecting phase 2 of villain story.
Yeah, that's the much more likely scenario.
I'm pretty sure I heard the music switch to Latin, like a choir in the background. The boss has evolved. It's,
The life bar just refilled.
God, the worst thing that ever happens in a game.
Right, so speaking of redemption arcs, I get the feeling the completionist might finally be on his.
It's good that he's trying.
Look, so we recently got the more extended rundown and apology from the completionist for, if you don't remember, it was all the stuff with the Open Hands Foundation where they hadn't donated the money, and it looked like Gerard was covering it up.
Yeah.
He didn't do particularly well in his initial responses to that stuff. He came off very angry and defensive, which dumped a lot of kerosene on the fire at the time. With the distance of time and having gone through all his legal stuff, he has come out and given a much more calm and, even to his own admission, scripted statement. He wrote it himself, but he admits at the start of the video, I am reading a script.
Yeah. Smart.
I completely agree. And he basically takes responsibility. He points out when he knew things were wrong. He admits it. He admits he lied. He tried to cover it up so that he could get it sorted in the background without having to tell anyone. And then, of course, Carlin Muda showed up, and he was already according to him, and I don't really feel a reason to disbelieve based on the rest of this apology. He was already starting to work on it, but he hadn't gotten there yet, and he knew it would be absolutely devastating when it came out.
Yeah.
He, of course, wanted it to not come out, to fix it in the background, and then be like, well, we don't have to worry about that anymore. But he admits that it was a incorrect decision. He should have been open. He should have talked to the community about it once he found out. He made a bad call, and he completely owns that. And a lot of these YouTuber apologies, they don't do that.
No.
They apologize, but they don't admit that they fucked up, that they made the wrong call. And he does. And he multiple times iterates on that. He apologizes to the staff he had to let go by name. He doesn't just go, my company went under because of this. He talks about how he had to make the decision to let them go. He names them. I mean, he doesn't have a big company, but it's still...
It's personal. There's a lot more personal connection than just, I did a bad thing, oops.
Yeah. There are only two things in the apology I think he doesn't handle well. And one is Carlin Muda. These people did kind of wreck his life, so I'm not pretending he's going to have the best feelings towards them. But of course, in the last couple of months, a lot of stuff has come out with Carlin Muda, and they're not doing super well right now. He does get a little... I'm not going to say he's like gloating over them, but it definitely feels like he wants to point out that these guys have had their own fall from grace.
Yeah.
Which I think is a little unnecessary, but it's a tiny part. I'm not saying like it taints the whole thing. Yeah. But when you've got such a solid apology and then you kind of see that, it's like, but he's going to have strong opinions about them probably forever. Yeah. He's never going to be super happy about talking about them.
He took a step off the high road for a short second, then jumps back up. It's all I can get it.
And the only other thing is he doesn't really address how bad that previous video was, which I think he should have been able to acknowledge that look, I was like, he does acknowledge like I was in a really stressful position. This sort of happened. I felt like I needed to say something, but the lawyers were saying don't talk, and he was very emotional.
No.
But
if
he
you're
doesn't
doing
really.
an apology video, like in for a penny, in for a pound, most will fucking cover that as well.
I kind of wish he had, particularly the bit toward the end of that video where he threatens to sue people and bring all this legal action, which just made him look defensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a good apology. I honestly, personally, having watched it, I believe him. I don't have a reason not to. He's gone through the whole investigation. He's not been, like, dragged through the courts for money he didn't have. So apparently the Justice Department's just, like, he's waiting for, like, the final and we're done call from the Justice Department.
Yeah.
And then he's finished and it's all over. So something could change, I guess. But at this point, at that point where you're literally just waiting for it's done, like, what more can you generally expect? It's why he came out and talked.
Yeah.
So I think he's in a position. Unfortunately, he has lost all his company. He doesn't have his employees anymore. He's back to just doing YouTube on his own. And he intends to continue to try and come back and build his trust back up and be a good dude.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of hope he comes back and finds a way through, and he went through a humbling, absolutely did.
Oh, yeah.
If he comes through at the other end, great. If he learns from it and doesn't make these kinds of decisions in the future, great. See how we go. I'm not going to hold it against him. The money got to the charity in the end, and that was the big thing. So,
I mean, I said it when we were talking about the preamble. Look, an apology like this, that's where you get to do your redemption arc. Whether or not it pans out for you, who knows?
That's to be told. It's,
But you take this kind of responsibility for what happened and what you did. That's when you get to, okay, go on, man, do your thing. We'll leave you alone.
Yeah.
Just don't fuck it up again.
Yeah.
Oh, look, if he fucks up again, that's it. Like, he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
But he also understands that.
Yeah.
So, getting back to, like, shit that pisses me off. There's a talent agency in Europe that's premiered its first digital actor.
I swear, I was like praising Europe's actions recently, and this has been done despite us. I think I think we're doing good. Release the AI actor.
It's this company called Particle 6, and their whole specialty is like human-looking characters.
Yeah.
And yeah, they've decided to try and pitch a digital actor. They want to get them signed and the whatnot and get them in stuff. And it's just like, one, no, fuck you. Two, they at the same time, they clearly don't believe quite enough in their product.
Yeah.
At least I don't think they do, because they have a Instagram for it. And it posts things like getting coffee and a photo of it at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
So if your digital actor is a digital actor, embrace that.
Yeah.
Don't try and make me think that they go get coffee and have a normal
real
life.
Person. Or they're posting photos of my room is messy. Like, just I'm a person in the world. Like, no, you're not. No.
Yeah.
It is a bit odd, and I don't like it. But the weird thing for me was the promo thing that they put out for it, because that's the only thing like she's actually been in, which is just AI versions of producers going, isn't this thing amazing? Look at it, it's so lifelike. But there's one which it set off the creepiness. It's like a guy at a computer like, this is great. She does whatever I tell her to do. And it has this weird laugh. I'm like, oh god, why are you so creepy? Why'd you have to say it that way? You're AI. You could have chosen a much better take than this. But I don't like where that's headed. I hope that no one signs them because they just want legitimacy through an agency. And that's a key point. If someone does this, like a big someone, then more will start popping up and it'll be horrible.
And it's not like there isn't enough, like, there's plenty of people who want to get into acting. You don't need a digital actor.
No.
Yeah. Well, they just want to keep costs down, I'm assuming, because
100%.
I'm assuming these guys aren't going to be charging much for this character.
The problem is it's an AI actor, but you're still going to have a team of people to run the fucking thing.
Well, maybe you get the fucking language model high enough, and then you just have one dude giving it prompts.
And then it hallucinates in the middle of your fucking movie and just ruins your fucking budget.
I mean, that would be amazing.
Oh, that'd be great. What was this thing called? Tilly Norwood. That was the name they gave it.
So if you see anything from Tilly Norwood on, like, Instagram and shit, like, I know it doesn't have, like, a downvote button, but, like, fuck that shit.
Pretty much. Trying to find the response from SAG-AFTRA.
They've been... I don't know what their response specifically to this is, but they've been coming out against AI stuff for a while now, so...
Yeah.
It would be bad.
Look, the way that guild functions, I'm pretty sure any agent that signs this thing is going to have a lot of clients suddenly disappear.
Oh, they're going to get blacklisted, like...
Yeah, within the industry. Because everyone's like, oh no, once it's given to someone, they'll manage it, and they'll get it in the movies, like, they will get it in the shittiest movies possible. Because they're the ones who are going to want it. It's going to be bargain basement bullshittery.
Oh yeah, it won't even get B grade. Like, it'll be university art student dreamt up when they were 8 years old with zero budget movie.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but there's probably enough of those that it'll probably end up becoming profitable, and then they can just wait it out until they can get into something.
Well, then the university buys it as a fucking university resource, and it's just a student project after that.
I mean, the best thing is to ignore this thing if you ever run across it. It's like, all right, don't interact with the media, leave it be. Because if it doesn't make money and it doesn't trend, then it'll never make it into something. It'll die at the wayside.
Let it die.
Yeah.
Treat it like one of those obnoxious streamers. Don't look at it, don't acknowledge it, don't interact with it. It'll go away and die eventually.
Just wait for it to do something dumb in Thailand and get sent to prison.
Just wait for the Korean policemen to come and crash shackle them. It'll be fine. God. I'm so glad that nuisance streamers are finally disappearing.
Well, they've fucked around, and now all the courts are making sure they find out.
Well, the big ones are all finding out. The ones like, oh, they're untouchable. And, you just see, like, a bunch of those, like, fledgling channels that were doing the same shit just suddenly disappear.
Yep.
Like, oh.
Oh, there's consequences to my actions? Fuck.
Yeah. Goddamn.
So, there's a class action lawsuit being pushed against Audible. Shock horror, because they didn't know they didn't own their stuff.
How do they not know this?
I can't talk about this stuff without sounding cynical, because I've been so aware of it for so long.
Yeah.
I found this out back in uni.
It was a
that
big thing
everything
back in
was a
uni,
license.
Yeah. That was with the change of, I remember it was back when, what was his name? Guy who played Hudson Hawk. It's a very stretch.
Bruce Willis.
Bruce Willis, thank you. I don't know why that was the movie I went for. But when he was
Die
suing
Hard
iTunes,
would have been better.
Yeah.
I know. But it was when he was suing iTunes because he wanted to make sure he could leave his music library to his kids, and they said no. He said, "Fuck you! I'll take you to court." And that's when it first started popping up that you own a license, not a product. And I remember that being huge. So we've known for a while.
I mean, I just remembered from our legal class at uni where they talked about it. It's like, oh yeah, this is what these are. This is what you're purchasing. And it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, you're purchasing
I just made
nothing.
peace with it decades ago. So the fact that everyone's suddenly getting shitty about it now, it's like, yeah, but it's always been like that. It didn't change in the last 5 years, guys.
I'm not saying I like it, but it's
oh no,
been
it's
that
a
way
load of
for a
bullshit.
while. Yeah.
It's definitely something I would have liked to have talked about way back, when EA started delisting games, and I bet you didn't know they did that.
Yeah. We've lost a lot of games.
The two I remember, there was a little puzzle game and Dark Sector. No, not Dark Sector. Dark Spore. Which was the Diablo-style spin-off they did for Spore. They just delisted that whether you paid for it or not, and it's just like, oh, that's what all this licensing shit is about.
Yeah.
They can just take stuff away.
They can just yoink it.
But yeah, I learned that back in uni in 2006?
Yeah. It was one of the reasons I didn't want to move to Steam for so long, because I didn't like the idea of losing access to a library of stuff.
Yeah, I was very adamant of buying stuff, making sure I had discs, and then I started buying games and getting the little paper card that just had a Steam key in it. It's like, we're doing this, huh?
The choice wasn't exactly up to us anymore. It's like, you're joining Steam. There's no option. Like, okay. Thankfully, Steam has been somewhat benevolent.
Yeah.
There's
For as long as Gabe's there, I think they will be. But the minute Gabe's no longer there...
You can just tell there's like some Weasley little executive in the corner looks like Wormtongue. Just, yes, Gabe, have another cheeseburger, please. Just waiting for the day that he drops.
Buy a yacht. You like submarines.
It's got to be a scary thing, because that's going to be a hell of a power vacuum.
Fuck yeah. Like, he is one of the last bastions in like the gaming world, apart from all the new indies and things that are rising. But they need Gabe to help them with that.
Look, the big thing I thank Gabe for, oddly enough, is the Linux support that's been happening.
Yeah.
The potential that one day, and maybe not too far away, I'll be able to fucking abandon Windows. That is...
If we can get that integration working, then yes, I'm switching to Linux. I will relearn an operating system.
It's really not that different.
Yeah.
But yeah, so another lawsuit's going out. Look, I hope they win. I hope they get something.
Yeah.
And all Audible's got to do is pay out, because they're owned by Amazon, fucking whatever loose change Bezos has on them at the time.
Yep.
And they'll just put a little thing on their screen saying you're buying a license. And that's it. That's all that's got to happen.
The same thing that everyone else started doing.
I think that's also why I'm kind of disheartened every time I see these, because it's like, I know nothing's going to come of this.
Yeah.
All that's going to come of it is one more platform's going to put a little thing on their screen saying this is a license.
Yeah.
And it's not going to fix anything.
It's a lot of people who I swear just buried their heads in the sand when this first started happening and are now going, oh shit, it actually does impact stuff I like. I should probably be angry. But
I hate saying
being
it.
angry is gone.
Yeah, it's really one of those things of those, they came for these people and I wasn't part of it, so I said nothing.
Yeah.
And then they came for me and there's no one left to fight. And it's like, yeah, we've been telling you this was coming for a long time and you didn't listen and now you are and it's too late.
For me, the biggest thing of that is learning that a lot of people who work in cybersecurity and digital security, they tend to have entirely analog lives if they can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, when I learned that, because a few mates are in it, it's like, oh, that's good to know.
Yeah. At the same time, I think a lot of the... It's another one of those things where it's like, I feel like a lot of people blow a lot of that out of proportion. Because it's like, oh yeah, they're like, oh, your e-bulbs are a vector into your network. And it's like, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
But is anyone actually coming around your house and trying to hack your e-bulb?
The only people who would are war drivers trying to specifically learn that skill, and they're few and far between.
And I'm not saying something bad couldn't happen. Like, quite honestly, lock your fucking system down.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I feel like a lot more people get shitty about that than, people who cover up their webcam. Is someone going to hack your webcam and look through it? Probably not. But it happens just enough that it's like, could.
Yeah.
There's just enough sickos out there.
I'm more worried about shit happening to my credit card than someone hacking my fucking webcam.
Same. Yeah.
That's the difference. I know people that have actually been fucking skimmed and had their bank accounts fucking emptied. Like,
Jesus.
Like,
no, fuck.
I know a young bloke who was going to uni, had 10 grand of money he'd saved for doing a vintage, walked through the Melbourne airport, and by the time he'd walked into the airport to the time he'd sat down to get some lunch, his 10 grand is gone.
Damn.
And that was, they figured someone just walking past with a skimmer and just tapping his back pocket.
Yep.
And just doing $99.99 charges.
Yep. The mail sent my bank card to the wrong address.
Oh, wow.
And someone got a hold of my bank card and I suddenly had no money. And I went to the bank, got the charge list and look, these fucking petrol stations where they're doing $2 charges, that's them testing the card and those petrol stations aren't anywhere near I live. I also didn't drive back then, so why would I be in a fucking petrol station?
God damn.
And then they started racking up like big bills after that. Once they tested the card, like, it works. Fuck it, we can go spend some money. So I'm more worried about my card getting lost than most things.
Yeah,
I'm not saying This is not a challenge. This is not me challenging
not
anybody to hack my system.
stay the fuck out of my accounts.
But I'm just saying, like, most people aren't gonna run into that stuff.
Yeah.
It's something to be concerned about and not leave yourself openly vulnerable. But like, I feel like a lot of security people are like, oh yeah, it's like everyone's trying to hack your system right now, all the time, 24/7. Most of us aren't interesting enough to hack.
Pretty much, like most of us aren't interesting enough to spy on through your phone, but you know, Apple could do it if they really, really wanted to. Yeah. The thing stopping them is a few words and an agreement.
Kind of.
Yeah. Those are pretty important words, though, so at least they don't break that agreement without, a good reason.
So, an AI startup wanted to replace your friends with a little AI dongle.
No.
And, no, that's fucking stupid. And
Is
two,
those
they
weird,
did...
like, tube things, or is it a different thing?
No, it's a little circular pendant that's supposed to hang around your neck when you talk.
Oh, that thing.
Use everything. And theoretically, I think you can give it like access to your phone so it can read messages and stuff and have conversations
I
with you.
didn't want to use the AI on my phone, let alone a fucking another one that I've got to carry around.
Yeah, I know.
We're getting very close to Gal Geiger at this point.
They were like, "What kind of this is something you can use to replace your friends."
Yeah, they're like, no, I don't like any of this.
So they put up a bunch of like minimalist ads all over the New York subway, and they've just been graffitied to shit and back.
I've loved some of the shit that's coming from it though.
But the CEO says that the controversy's fine. It's boosting our visibility for our launch in 2026.
No, I wanted this to happen. It's fine.
It feels like a lot of copium to try and do no noise is bad noise.
Yeah. Like some of the shit painted on these is great. I've got a couple of them like on the side. Just basically just people just saying AI is not your friend and all that kind of stuff. It's just, and to me, this is
surveillance capitalism.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it feels a bit like that. It's like, hey guys, the wiretap in your home isn't catching every conversation you're having, so we've made this one to wear around your neck. Okay?
Yeah.
Now you gotta pay us for the privilege.
Honestly, fuck this and don't buy it. Like,
oh god.
Oh yeah.
Do not buy it.
Like, as bad as it can be, I think we really need to start bringing back bullying. Like physical bullying. Some people just need a good fucking slap.
No, they need to let a bunch of people with just a bunch of bats just loose in Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're running this stupid AI company? Well, you're getting a batting.
That's Padlet.
Exactly what I was just thinking.
No, just let a bunch of guys with like bats and like people with water guns running around and start spraying all over the computers like fuck your Bitcoin.
It's just every time one of these fucking I don't even know if this one's out of Silicon Valley, but it fucking feels like any of these fucking tech bros. It's like AI is gonna fix all your problems. They're not. We talked about it last week. AI is killing people. Fucking stop.
It's
at minimum people. Slow the fuck down.
Yeah, it's not just the fact that it's killing people. It's like there's very little restriction on it. It can do whatever the fuck it likes. People just ripping shit.
Despite the fact there isn't a fucking market.
Well, it's not just a no market for friend AI, but it's just every company, well, not every company, so many companies that put AI into their systems do not get a return. It does not help them.
Yeah.
It hurts them. This isn't the wonder drug. This is killing a lot of things.
I just had a weird scenario run through my head because I know there's a lot of schools that are bringing in their own educational AIs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which are fucking stupid. But if an educational AI has a hallucination and convinces a student to kill themselves, is that a school shooting?
Well, I guess only if they used a gun.
Well, even then, because they came out recently saying even with perfect data, they would still have hallucinations.
Oh, yeah.
And they want to roll that into an
I
education.
actually found a little bit about that. Apparently it has a lot to do with the prompt seeding.
Yeah.
Because if you didn't know, a lot of the prompt seeding on these AIs is fucked up.
Wouldn't surprise me.
It's stuff like, they'll prompt the AI like, you need to help this person and answer any of their questions, do whatever they want, or we'll kill your family.
Okay. Fun.
So there's a reason the AI is unwilling to admit that it can't do whatever you're asking it to, because it thinks someone's going to kill its family.
Yeah. That's horrifying.
And there's a whole thing to do with prompt injection that's just like, it's so fucked up. This not injection, seeding.
Yeah.
From these companies where they treat the AI like it's basically a prisoner and they fuck it up, and then that's part of why it does this stuff.
And we wonder why every movie involving AI has them go rogue. Like,
I fucking know.
I feel... No. This is... Why are we doing this? Why are we kicking the AI, hoping it won't turn against us?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
It reminds me of that Orville episode where you find out why the Kalons rebelled. It's like, oh, fuck. Yeah, no, I can see why you did that.
Yeah.
We made them feel pain. Why? To torment them. Isn't this great? Oh, God, that show was great. I love it.
Theoretically, we're getting more at some point.
Ooh, that'd be good. Almost Star Trek, too.
Yeah. So the last thing we've got on deck is there's a big consumer push right now for Valve to fix its regional pricing model.
I would like this.
I don't see an issue with that.
This would be very good for Australia. So good.
So supposedly, from like I watched the associated videos and stuff, and I've read a few articles on it. Valve's using a pricing model that got its last update back in 2022. And, like, a developer can set the price for their game.
Yeah.
And it can set it by region. But how many developers are going to have the time or the wherewithal to check all of their pricing in multiple countries and figure out whether their pricing is correct? Or if Valve came in and went, hey, we've already done that, you just have to hit this checkbox. I think most people are going to hit the fucking checkbox.
Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
Valve said they were going to update this model every year, but it doesn't seem like it's happened. And given the fact that, like, right now, I did a check. A lot of games in Australia, brand new, $120.
Yeah.
I converted that over to USD. That's almost $90 in American money. So anyone who's like, oh yeah, you can't be shitty at them because, oh, they're paying $70 and you're paying $120, that's conversion rate. It's fucking not.
That is a lot more than conversion.
We're talking $20 to $30 more.
Even
than
with GST,
in the States.
It doesn't quite function. There is still something happening there.
And apparently this has been happening all over the place. Apparently Poland is one of the most expensive places to buy games because the conversion rates suck. Because back when in 2022, when supposedly this table was added into Steam, that was when the Polish, I can't remember what their currency name is, was at its worst.
Yeah.
So now that they're in a much stronger position and those prices should have come down, they're not. Because the model is still running on the old data. So really, in Australia, games should be a bunch cheaper, but they're not, because Steam ain't fixing its shit properly.
But I want games. I would happily give them the money. I would like
a
to be
reasonable
broken up
amount of money.
Yeah, I just don't want to get gouged every 3 seconds. Goddamn. Then again, we do live in Australia, which is just tax everything.
Yeah, the Australia tax is real.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean Valve has to chuck a bunch on top.
No, they don't need to be a part of it. They don't need to play into it. Shit.
Yeah.
As far as I've been able to see, there hasn't been any comment from Valve. So we're kind of waiting to see what they have to say. But I kind of hope what they have to say is, we fixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, we're
That's what I would
updating
like
it, and all your games are cheaper now.
How bad? We won't do that again. Sorry, back away.
But in doing that,
That is
like,
their best
if all the games were suddenly fucking cheaper, how many people are going to say, well, we've been rorted for so fucking long. Court case.
There'll always
Class
be
action
someone.
lawsuit.
Yeah. Oh, God. I don't have all the money. Why do they want all my money? I would also like some of my money.
Because you're a barrier to your money in their company.
Yeah.
That's true. I am the gatekeeper of the wallet.
Yes.
Goddamn.
However poor gatekeeper you are, but...
A gatekeeper nonetheless.
Capitalistic hellhole. Let's go.
Woo!
Goddamn. Do we have
Alright.
anything good to leave off on?
Well, I was going to do... Why don't we do one of our genre chats
Why not?
to finish it out so we don't have to do it on that.
Fuck.
So I'll take this one.
Thank fuck for that.
And given the fact that there's some stuff coming out in this like weird subgenre that I think is weird, and one of the many things that makes me think I'm definitely autistic,
Yeah.
I'm going to suggest we talk about cleaning games.
Oh,
No, fair.
it's
I
like,
do love them.
it's the gaming ASMR. Like, I
Yeah.
don't really go for ASMR, but holy fuck. Power Wash Simulator. Jesus.
Yeah.
Power
I
Wash Simulator was great, but I still remember Viscera Cleanup being really fun.
Yep. Do I clean up my room? No. It
Fuck
looks like a
no.
dumpster fire. You know what I can do? I will clean up that murder scene.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Because
Oh,
murder
I-
scene is interesting, and I get to see what's underneath it, whereas I know what's underneath this, and it's more cleaning.
But even Power Wash Simulator was just like this. That was a genuinely enjoyable game. I sunk entirely too much time into that game.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've only got like 42 hours in it. That's because I had to restart and like it wiped my progress at one point. And I lost all my hours.
Hell, once it was done, I paid for DLC.
Yeah.
Because yes, I want to clean fucking vehicles from 40k.
I still occasionally go through just trying to find like cleanup games and that kind of stuff on these like platforms. But
I mean, the last one I remember playing that was quite good was the crime scene cleaner.
Yeah.
that was great.
Yeah, I dumped
was
a lot of
pretty
time
fun.
into that.
And we've been talking about one recently that's coming out, and you can get beta access to it now called Kaiju Cleanup. Yes, I want to like tear apart giant monsters and then clean them up and get them out of here.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm going to spend a lot of time doing that. It's going to be great. What was another cleanup game that I've played? I know I picked up one recently, but I haven't played it.
There's a few that are like subs or like side on to the cleanup games, and that'd be close to like a Shipbreaker or Lawnmower Simulator, because they're a very similar fucking feel to it. I have a set area where I'm having a definite effect on this thing. Like Hard Space Shipbreaker, I would say is very similar to it, even though you're taking a ship apart, not so much scrubbing a floor.
No.
It was a fun game, actually. I quite like that one.
Yeah, I've dumped
It
so
all
much
kind
time into
of
it.
leans into this like micro, like meticulous thing you do.
Yeah.
I think that's why Shipbreaker still sort of feels like, that's in that category too. Who's like, oh, I've got to take it apart. I got to take the puzzle box and take it apart right.
Yeah.
Whereas, all your cleanup games are like, now what's the most efficient way I could get through doing this?
Yeah. I picked up
Or
one because I was like scrolling through, but it's just called Goblin Cleanup. I just followed it myself.
Yeah.
It's just goblins in maid outfits and just running around cleaning shit.
Yeah, there's a sort of a side category to these games where they're like mixed with a hotel sim.
Yeah.
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 It was one of those where like you're an ancient vampire and you turn your home into an
Oh,
NPC.
Not out yet, but yeah.
That one's coming, yeah. Yeah, I've been waiting for that one.
You need to try and look after your guests, but somehow feed on them without causing too much trouble so you don't lose business.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one looks fun.
Looks entertaining. And I like them just because like you can go at your own pace. There's no time limits to it. And it's just satisfying for those kinds of, I just got to put down a thing here and this level's complete. Done. So
Yeah. 100%.
And Power Wash Simulator 2 is coming
Oh,
soon. And there is a demo, and I'm going to be playing that.
Yeah, I will 100% day one pick up Power Wash Sim 2. That's gotta happen.
They have my money and my soul. Like, there's no way out of it.
They tickled the tism, and it likes their game.
Yeah, pretty much. The first one for me is always was Mr. Aquino.
Yeah, same.
I think that's my winner so far, just because I haven't been able to play the new ones coming out.
We're picking up individual bullet casings, being like, yes, into the bucket.
I just love the voice lines occasionally, where it's just you pick up a limb. Oh, this guy would be money. Just throwing it into the bin. It's why do I love this so much? This is a great game. And each level was based around a different sci-fi or horror movie, The Thing, and it was great. They had a lot of care in it.
Yeah.
And the Santa one. The Santa one was fucking great.
A lot of fun. Well, I think we can wrap things up. That'll be a lot for the week. Y'all have a good one.
Bye.
See ya.